It don't happen.
And that is the end of the kitchen announcement.
Gbos this season. You see that kitchen, you see food is gonna what is gonna give us Gbos. So first of all, I'd like to say a very big congratulations to Jason J as he becomes the first head of house this season. But the question is, will he just be one day head of house or head of house for one day or for 1 week? That we will find out today as Jason will be defending his head of house title. Yes, guys. Now, his head of house title came with a bit of wahala because he inherited housemates when no they hear word. Yes, I mean, these housemates are full of lots and lots of personality. So when Jason decided to give 2 rules for his head of house regime, it did not go down well with some of the housemates. I'm talking about Isabella and Imisi. Yes, now this is what happened. So because of the whole wahala about the kitchen and all of that, Jason came out with 2 rules. The first one is do not take food upstairs. Yes, now this he did because earlier there had been a mini Gbos. Isabel was not happy with the fact that people were carrying food upstairs, messing with the whole place. And she came and she was like, nobody should take food upstairs. I'm like, you can actually say what you want to say without shouting at people, without shouting on people's head. They are not your children, no. They are not your younger brothers or younger sisters. Like the pepper body way they Isabel body, I do not understand it. Anyways, I'm happy that the housemates paid her no mind. They just calmed down and just, was just doing their thing. So that's, part of the thing that made Jason say, okay, no taking food upstairs because maybe they don't want a rat to come inside Big Brother's house. Now, the second thing, that was where all hell was let loose when he said that 2 people are going to be in charge of the kitchen. That is Ortega and Big So. Yes, that they are going to be in charge of the kitchen. And before he could even finish the word, wait there for him mouth. Now, so Imisi was like, no. We no go agree. We no go agree. Jason J, we no go agree. Yes, so Imisi was, hell nah. Isabel was like, what do you mean? I'll still cook what I want to cook. Who are you to tell me? It's Big Brother's house. They did not even allow Jason to land. They were just shouting and shouting. Other housemates were trying to let them know, okay, can you just wait for him to finish? Jason was like, oh, I'm not yet done. I'm not done yet. Let me finish. But this 2 babes were shouting and shouting. But when the shouting now subsided, Jason was like, see, I am not saying you don't have the right to cook what you want to cook. What I am saying is that because of the food supply, the limited food supply that we have, so as not to run out of food, because already Big Brother had to restock because the ladies were eating at will, not actually considering other people. The plantain they brought for them had already finished. Big Brother had to bring another batch. Even I said these people don't understand saying that Tinubu era the day inside. Anyways, Jason was like, that is the reason that this whole thing has to be regulated so that people don't get to waste food. Apparently, somebody had made food and they did not finish it, and the food is still lying in the microwave, and the microwave is still faulty. I think Big Brother has not activated it or started it yet. So he was like, to avoid wasting of food, this kitchen will be taken care of or taken charge of by Ortega and Big So. He also went ahead to say that because of this, there's going to be a general food. They're going to be appointing people to make general food. Now, if you do not want the general food that was made, you can as well make what you want to make, but first go to them to seek for permission or to tell them what you want to make. So if the resources are enough for that, you can go ahead to make that. Now, me, I just don't understand that part because when I hear them, like, am I in boarding school? This is Big Brother's house. Yes, the house, can get to cook what I want to cook, and if I don't like it, I'm permitted to cook whatever it is I want to cook. I'm sure in Big Brother's rule book, then they all say you should go and report to somebody what you want to cook. So now that part, now I don't understand. But that being said, Imisi was like, hell no. Who are you that I will have to go to you to tell you, what I want to eat? What's that? You people cannot regulate me from what I want to eat. Imisi was just talking. Isabel was shouting. Ortega was trying to calm her down, to let her know that she doesn't really understand it. Imisi Imisi no gree. Oh. She said, you see, this season, it's a no gree for anybody. Yes, so, and while that was happening, Jason at some point lost his cool. He was like using the F word. He was like telling them, maybe when I want go house, you want to collect strike. And I'm like, brother, calm down. No, it has not gotten to this level. Nobody is going to get a strike just because they are airing their opinion. And of course, you don't expect them to just go by what you are saying. And some were like, don't worry, when they become head of house, they are going to feel it. Now, the whole thing here is, again, what if Jason does not get to defend, he doesn't succeed in defending his head of house title? What's going to happen with his two rules? Also, Big Soso and Ortega. See, Big Soso, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Why is she feeling like the auntie of the house? Like, she's the one that has been saying that they've not been keeping the kitchen clean. They've not been, so, she's not the only one anyways that has complained about the messiness of the housemates, because even some of the guys that came in were like, why would you eat and leave the plates? Like, that shows the kind of house you're coming from. But then again, the babe just they give me, I'm your auntie Gwegwe kind of vibe. And I'm like, I'm watching you. And Ortega is kind of like trying to, because he's a chef, so he's trying to like show his culinary skills and all of that. Let's see how that will last in Big Brother's house. Anyway, so Jason had picked Doris to be his assistant head of house. Now Doris, had a conversation with him in the head of house lounge, telling him that, the thing with Imisi is maybe she didn't actually understand. Maybe she thought when you said being in charge, meaning that these people are going to be dictating what and how she would be eaten. So maybe you just cut her some slack and explain things properly to her. Now, she also went ahead to give us another gist. She also said that, some of the housemates were like, why would Jason pick Doris to be his assistant head of house? Well, earlier on he was having eyes for another girl. Now he's picking Doris. Now Jason was like, that's not his business or what they say, because yes, the girl he liked was cute, but then she wasn't in the list of the people he wanted to make assistant head of house. There were two girls and one guy that he had in mind. The guy he knows from outside of the house, and the girls are like people that have like strong personalities and all of that. So that's why. So he doesn't really care. And Doris was like, her own issue is the way things are done in the house. That some people should understand that they are not in their houses. Like, for example, she doesn't like other people cooking for her, but because this is a communal place, she has to, try to adapt. Even the food that Imisi cooked that was like very peppery, she just had to eat it out of respect for her, not because she likes that, because in her house she cooks everything herself, but she can't expect that to be the same over here. Now, Jason also had a conversation with Imisi. Oh my god, explaining things to Imisi is just like pouring water inside a basket, because it go enter but it no go stay there. Imisi was just stressing Jason. Me, I was even stressed on Jason's behalf. In explaining everything, Imisi was still talking the one she wants to talk. To the extent that Ortega had to step in, and even Ortega could not get the information across to her, because again, Imisi was saying, that Jason said she's dramatic, she's trying to be dramatic. Yeah, Jason actually said that some of them just want to be dramatic, but Jason told her, it's not you were not the only one talking. So by extension, maybe it was Isabella. It's crazy that he said that about Isabella, but it's still Isabella he had to go and get him drinks. Yeah, but that being said, that house is hot. People are showing themselves, the drama is dramaing. Also, on the other hand, we have people that are being, trying to ship. I'm looking at them, I'm watching them. You see Sultana, you see Kola, you see, is it Telma and Victory? I'm watching them, my radar, like they are under my radar. But then again, Sultana was having a conversation with Doris, and she was like, any guy she has said she liked before, she no like again or something. I'm like, what exactly is going on here? Now that house is about to be hot. Yes. I can't wait for all the drama that's going to be unfolding later today, especially with this whole head of house challenger. Let's see how that goes, because right now Doris is feeling like, they are beefing me because you picked me for head of house. Let's see how the tables are going to turn. turn. Let's see how they are going to be managing this whole kitchen wahala, because every season has its own kitchen dynamics. Let's see how that's going to play out this season. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video.